So what's good everybody, and welcome to my first Warzone Pacific news and updates video. Now I'm going to be doing a lot of variety content here on the channel alongside my class setups and weapon builds and everything like that. So if you're interested in that type of variety content, you know where to find those videos. Now we're going to be talking about a pretty big update and change that I honestly never thought would even be mentioned or acknowledged in this game, just like skill-based matchmaking, and that is going to be Bloom in Vanguard, or Warzone specifically, because it was proven and tested to be in Vanguard and Warzone as well, but I honestly just thought that it was going to be shoved under the rug and just never be mentioned. Now if you don't know what weapon bloom is, I'll give a quick little rundown of it. It is a mechanic, I guess, that causes random bullet spread. You pretty much, no matter how accurate you are, all that type of stuff, no matter what, you will never have the most accurate shots that you can. And if you're more familiar with it in Fortnite, because it is in Fortnite, then that's exactly what it is in Call of Duty, which I personally think it has no place in the game at all. Raven has acknowledged that it's in the game, and in this little weapons tab for the update that I will link in the pinned comment, they've basically said, with this update we have drastically reduced the amount of bloom on all base Vanguard weapons. In the future, we will be removing bloom from Vanguard weapons entirely. This process will take time, as we will need to determine adequate downsides to counterbalance the removal of bloom, which will vary based on each individual weapon and the type of attachment they are attributed to. So I imagine that will take a lot of time, with having to, make sure everything's balanced and can, like they said, counterbalance the removal of bloom. I honestly thought that this was going to be swept under the rug and just pushed to the side and never mentioned, like I said, with skill-based matchmaking, because bloom is just another thing that decreases the skill gap. As I mentioned before, it is a random spread of your bullets, right? It causes random bullet spread, so no matter how accurate you are, you will never hit the most accurate shots that you possibly can, and that just decreases the skill gap. It just takes away that little bit of advantage of you being a much better player and possibly hitting those extra couple shots that may determine whether you die or not. And then obviously for less skilled players, if they aren't as accurate, that random bullet spread might have their bullets hit, and so on and so forth. You get what I mean? Now there are so many changes to weapons within this update. I kind of want to do an update video on all of this, but instead I'm going to leave the link to this update post in the pinned comment. There's changes to the Owen gun, PPSH, the Sten, the Type 100. There are so many changes and updates within this, so if you guys want to go check that full thing out, go ahead and do so. I just wanted to cover bloom specifically because this is it's a pretty big deal in my opinion. So if you guys are interested in the variety content here I have to offer for Warzone Pacific, consider dropping a sub down below with post notifications on so you actually know when I upload, and drop a like on the video as well. I would really appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day everybody, and I'm out.